Hey guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Wanted to cover a few updates here. Lots of different things that are going on with these platforms that I'm in. Then I'm going to cover a platform that may be coming back. I've been following it now behind the scenes for the last couple of weeks. As a matter of fact, I haven't really stopped building it, even though I stopped talking about it on my channel. But things are really starting to look good, and they may be poised for a huge comeback. So let's just jump right into it, guys. TronChain. Oh, of course, guys, I forgot to mention. Jump into our Telegram, subscribe to our newsletter. Obviously, if you're not subscribed yet to this channel, hit subscribe, hit the little bell icon. And of course, as always, these are risky platforms, guys. So do your own research and only put in what you can afford to lose. So that being said, as you can see on your screen, what I wanted to touch on, $18 million in the contract right now, guys. That is huge. It was, I don't know, like 2 days ago when I said it was at 17 million or something like that. So it's like jumping by leaps and bounds, and really, really excited about it. Team is flat out just exploding, and the Eclipse City community as a whole is growing by leaps and bounds as well. So yesterday you saw in my video, I did a withdrawal. So it hasn't even been really 24 hours. And as you can see here, just to show you, we already have 67,395 TRX that we can withdraw, and that just continues to tick up. Like every couple of seconds, it just continues to grow. This account that you're looking at, I deposited 900,000 TRX, so we got a whiles to go. We have 1.9 million TRX that we can still earn on our deposit, because as you guys already know, you can earn 310%. Here's my other account here, 34,354. This is 24, not even 24 hours later. This is a smaller account here with 2,749. And then I have a mobile account. If you add up those balances, that's 104,000 plus TRX. And if I head on over to, let me see here, let me go here. Right, so 104,000 TRX in today's value of Tron is $2,720, and it keeps every couple of seconds, it just keeps ticking up. So yeah, this thing is paying out every single day, you know, from the matching bonus and from the actual 1% a day that I'm getting. Like vast majority, actually almost all of this is not even coming from referrals. It's not coming from, you know, new referrals. It's just from the team that we've been able to build, and because we have a pretty large deposit, you know, we're able to earn this. So this is true passive residual income that's coming in. So that's super exciting. Okay. Between this and Bitex, we're doing well over 5,000 a day in passive income. Like if I go over to my Bitex account, I did a withdrawal yesterday. You guys saw that on that video. And then not even 24 hours later, we have 2,400 in our balance right here. So again, between these two platforms, we're doing 5,000 a day, and I'm in a couple of other platforms that I'm going to show you here in a second. But yeah, I mean, if you're going to jump into these ICOs or these pre-sales or these, you know, farms or staking platforms, all that stuff is great, and I'm jumping into a lot of them as well. But I always say, if you watch any of my videos, have something in the background that's just spitting out passive income. You know what I mean? Something that of course it's all risky. I'm not saying it's not risk free, but have something that's just spitting out every 24 hours, boom, 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 passive income. So if you know, if you take an L on a pre-sale, or if you take an L on a staking platform, you know, like I've taken L's before. You know, I've taken a couple of L's just recently when you look at a, you know, DSP token or GXY staking platform. You know, all those things didn't work out, right? And I put in some pretty big deposits, but you know, it was just like another 2 or 3 days in TronChain and I made all that money back, right? You want to have something like that. Of course, I'm not giving you financial advice, do what you want to do. But for me, you know, these are two platforms that are working right now. I'm not going to say that they're going to run forever. Who knows? Like, I don't have a crystal ball, but they're working right now, doing what they are supposed to be doing. And yeah, can't complain about it. This right here, UME.finance, they just closed the original UME TRX LP pool. They closed that out. So if you had a stake there, unstake it and then just restake it in the new one they just opened. It's the same pool, UME TRX, right here. They just opened this up 7 a.m. So like that, just a couple hours ago. As you can see here, I unstaked and then I restaked here. I'm already starting to accumulate UME. I'm in 3 different pools. I'm in the UME TRX pool. I'm in the Sun TRX pool, and I'm also in the USDT TRX pool. I'm also in this one as well. I'm not in the KLV pool. I don't know. Maybe I'll jump in. I'm not sure. But so far, these are the 3 pools that I'm in. And again, these are tokens that you know, if you're holding these tokens anyway in your wallet, your TronLink wallet, just stake them. Like for me, I have USDT TRX. Like if UME, like I'm stacking UME because I want to be able to mine the EFT token when it comes out, when they launch their Genesis mining, right? But UME, I'm not really worried about the price. It's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down, right? It started at $1. But I'm not really worried about it because my goal is to stack as much UME as I can. Now, if UME totally tanks, right? I'm not saying it will. I don't think it will, right? But let's say it totally tanks and it goes down back to where it was to $1. All I got to do is unstake my unstake, remove my liquidity, and my USDT and my TRX goes back to my wallet. No harm, no foul. I don't lose anything, right? Because USDT is not going to go down. TRX is not going to go down. This is independent of how UME does, or even how Eclipse City does, right? So I can just unstake, remove my liquidity, and all my money that I put into this goes back into my wallet. So I'm farming this for literally risk free, right? So just some thoughts on that. If you want to mine this, you certainly can. I put out a video tutorial yesterday. You can check that out. Let's move forward here. Bitex. This is an all-time new high right here. The Bucks token continues to go up. Withdrawals in this platform are instant. Made a withdrawal yesterday, and this one you get paid passive income every week, right? So with the diamond plan that I have, I get paid 5% per week. Every 7 days, that 5% comes in of what I put in. And yeah, this thing continues to go up. So will we see, 3 cents? We'll see what happens here. But yeah, so far so good with Bitex. Okay, Axion. This one here, you see here, I have well over 15,000 USD worth of stakes. I still have a bunch of let me see here. I still have some Axion to stake here. I'm just trying to figure out what strategy I should employ. As you can see, I still have a little bit under 50K of Axion still, and it's all profit at this point. I'm just trying to figure out, should I put in a longer stake? Should I put in one big stake and put it out there, or should I continue to do these short-term stakes? I'm still trying to figure this out. But as you can see here, I did stake on the first day. So we have stakes that are running right now. And yeah, if you are an Axion, put your stakes in if you want. If you want an alternative to staking on Ethereum, that's working right now, right? Until Wise launches. Obviously, that's going to be a huge launch. I'll talk about that in a separate video. But E2X had a pretty big day when it came to dibs yesterday. Right now, there's 132 ETH in the lobby. So we'll see what happens here. Okay, this was 674, 502. This was the relaunch, 255 yesterday. So it's definitely going on a downtrend here, but we'll see what happens. But at the end of the day, you can't expect these big highs to last forever. Even if it stabilizes at like 100 ETH a day, I mean, that's freaking huge, right? I mean, T2X stabilized and it just kind of was hitting the same amount every single day, and people were making crazy money off of it, right? So again, you don't need these big high days in the lobby every single day. Once it stabilizes, as long as it's stable and it continues to, the lobby, continues to stay around that, you can make as long as it stays around, you can make serious profit with it, right? So we'll see what happens here. It's from the T2X team, so it's somewhat trusted, right? I mean, I don't think you should trust anything wholeheartedly and fully, but it's, they do have you know, a pretty solid reputation, right? You know, T2X has been running for a long time. XSwap was hacked over on T2X, and they still came back. This had you know, when E2X first launched, they had a bug, and a lot of people already got their refunds. Of course, there's going to be a few people that didn't get their refunds yet, but for the most part, you know, people are getting their refunds that they said they would get, that E2X said they would give. So, you know, it's definitely from a somewhat trusted team. So we'll see what happens. We're going to ride this. We're dollar cost averaging in. You know, so we'll see what happens here. One last, let me see here. Did I have another thing I was going to talk about? No, that's pretty much it. So, you know, let's take a look at a platform that may be coming back. As you guys remember, a couple months ago, Mining City Bitcoin Vault, as you can see here, you know, they had hit an all-time high of just under $500 per coin. Then they got hacked. There was this huge big thing that happened a couple months. I'm not going to rehash that, but as you can see, it's coming back. Yesterday did 16.8%. Not yesterday, but the last 24 hours it did 16.8%. And if you remember some of my older videos, I said, you know, what the plan was that they explained to us, or from what I was told, is that there would be a floor around, you know, $60 to $70, and then they would, after that floor was hit, they would start advertising. They would release their technology, that anti-theft technology, and they would start getting on more exchanges, and then it would start rising up again. And they said their projected price, once they started doing that, would be like in the mid of 2021, would be like $1,000 a coin, which had never hit $1,000 a coin even back in the day, right? Will they be able to do that? We'll see. I don't know, but so far everything they said was going to happen has happened, right? It did find the floor around $65, right? It kind of stabilized at $65 or so, and now it's starting to come back up a little bit. And they did, if you've been logging into your back office, they are releasing their tech, their anti-theft, and you can see here that they've been advertising. You know, there's articles and things of that nature that's talking about this tech, right? Like on News BTC, Bitcoin Vault creating a new standard in cryptocurrency security. They're also on bitcoinist.com, right? So this is just like in the last, you know, the last couple of days. BTC.com. If you guys know who BTC.com is, I mean, they're legit, right? And over on their Twitter, just a few days ago, on November 7th, they said, we are excited to announce that BTC.com will start Bitcoin Vault mining. So they're going to start mining Bitcoin Vault as well. So we'll see what happens. Let me log into my account real quick and just show you what we're doing. Let's see here. Grab my 2FA. Let me see here. Now remember, you do need to have a VPN, right? With this. So again, you want to use a free VPN, you can just simply go to the Opera browser, download that. That comes with a free VPN. Or if you already have one and you have a paid one, feel free to use that as well. Totally up to you. Let me just log in here, grab my 2FA. I think I logged into the wrong account. There we go. All right, so sorry about that. All right, so it says here 3 key security solutions. So again, they're releasing their tech for this. It's already being tested from what I understand, or you know, they have beta testers. And as you can see here, they did change a little bit of the back office. So here we have our Bitcoin. Here's our BTCV balance. And again, you can draw this out there. I believe they have an app now, a wallet app. I gotta double check that. But yeah, this is you know, we'll see what happens here, guys. I mean, I'm still kind of building a team behind the scenes. We've still been stacking BTCV because I think the price, it is undervalued. If you just look at the tech, you know, what other coin out there can you reverse a transaction within 24 hours if you have the key, right? I mean, so if nobody else is doing what they're doing, we'll see what happens here. Okay, will they be able to make a comeback? We'll find out. If they are, we'll be poised and ready for it. If not, we're just simply employing the same strategy that I've talked about before, where I'm selling half, holding half, selling half, holding half, selling half, holding half, and we'll see what happens. So that's pretty much it. Quick update, let you know what's going on, because we do have a lot of people who we're stacking these coins, and just wanted to give a quick update. So yeah, if you want to check out any of these platforms, I will leave links underneath this video. Of course, do your own research, only put in what you can afford to lose. But yeah, things are going really, really well, and we'll continue to give you some updates. So subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.